working with subtle energy. The issue is that everything in this dimension is conspiring to slow it down. That's density. We're in one of the thicker expressions. We are in the thickest expression of density, which is a wonderful opportunity. That's why we're here. It's a great place to be, to make things happen and to help ourselves grow. I mean, we'll talk more about that inside. But bottom line is, once you get the energy flowing, they could come in with bulldozers and blow this stuff up and bulldoze it down, and it wouldn't make any difference. The energy keeps going. I've set up like this outside form, which is a 6-sided pyramid made with tetrahedrons, and it works beautifully in containing this energy on the inside, and the causal vortex is hidden back there in among the weeds. In the spring and much of the year, these are all blue flowers and flax, a lot of flowers around here. Nature spirits really love this area, and a lot of animals do too. Nature works with all of this in a very profound way, and working with particular forms in these vortexes, I'm able to move the energy through, I'm able to monitor it, working with it just so that it keeps serving human beings. It's doing other things because as I started, and I'll talk more about how I came to this place in my life, where I started talking to non-physical beings, and there are trillions of non-physical beings, many more than, and there are twice as many souls waiting to incarnate on this plane of existence that are on the planet right now. It's that powerful of an experience. It's that desired of an opportunity to, I mean, really, this is, when you go against that density, this is where your spiritual muscle gets strengthened. This is where the opportunity is to manifest. This is where you can learn so much, because there's so much, you know, that's giving you opportunity to learn. I'm going like this because there's a lot that feels like resistance. So that's what working with energy is all about, is learning how the energy flows and going with the flow. And we'll talk a lot more about that today, because so much of what's going on in the world and in our culture today is resisting flow. It's denying flow, it's denying source, it's denying what it is we've come here for, who we are. We are, you know, obviously multidimensional beings. Many of us have been part of the Earth incarnation cycle for a while, and all of us have come from other places, other things. So it's becoming aware of that. That's part of what the tools that I'm building are all about, to help people become aware of who they are and to create that flow. So it's not only working with human beings. What's happening with, like, this chamber, I had someone come once who could see the energies, and right away he saw that there are 5 different star systems that are beaming energy to this. And it's not just for you guys. I mean, there's stuff going on that involves a cycle of evolution that I was talking about, these trillions of non-physicals. A lot of these guys couldn't give a hoot about human beings, because human beings just get in the way. They mess things up. Human beings come in, it's like, let's go someplace else. You know? And so, but, well, I know we can't blame them. However, if we recognize them, if we acknowledge them, if we become part of the support system, we become part of a greater cycle of being. That's part of our opportunity, each one of us, to find out what is our unique opportunity. Who am I here in this incarnation? What can I offer? What can I, how much love can I have go through me? And part of what this system that I've set up here it was for the planet too. It was only recently the hierarchy started to acknowledge that human beings could interact with the planet in a way that was beneficial to the planet. You know, and it's not that we're doing that much bad for the planet. Believe it or not, the planet's going to survive no matter what. You know, it's been around a long time. I mean, what we do, as big as we think it is, it's just affecting us much more than it is the greater cycle of being. However, we can reverse that process and start to affect a greater cycle of being. So opening it up, that is, when I started getting things together, I made it available to other beings that were working with the light, working with the love, working with that aspect of highest good to utilize, you know, for their evolution, whatever was necessary. You know, it's nice to have someone on this side of the fence that says, okay, we got you anchored in, you know, throw over whatever you want to throw over, whatever's going to help you in your journey. And whatever's going to help the planet. That, you know, this flow that's being increased through the planet has a circulatory system, has a number of them, just like we do. And so this is helping put that energy into the planet. It's being utilized by human beings. I mean, it's like win, 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 win. And we're just part of the cycle. So alchemical mixes of things in here, bits of mineral from all the different vortexes around in my land are mixed in here and are actually put in a mixture that's inside everybody's pendant. So that's part of what you're connecting with. It's the minerals that connect to all these vortexes. And so you're connecting, you know, this is kind of the master point. It's a focal point. But as it goes out around the planet, every place can become, you know, a master point.